Look at this guy. He knows what's going down. See him staring at it? See him? See him looking at it? He's looking right at it. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to open a Time Spiral Tournament Pack. 75 Time Spiral cards. This was probably my favorite block ever when I was playing. Pretty religiously. I was doing the DCI tournament thing every weekend. And during this time, and Time Spiral was just such an awesome block because I originally started the day Revised dropped, so I started with all the original old school cards, hence my nickname. And so when this set dropped and they reprinted kind of a little bit more nerfed versions of the original cards that we grew up on playing, it was really cool kind of flashback, and I really liked what they did with the set, and it was a really powerful block. If you don't know what I mean by block, back then there was, all the sets were done on blocks. There was one large set, usually 250 to 300 card set, and then there was two smaller sets that were related to the large set. So in this case, it would have been Time Spiral, Future Sight, and then Planar Chaos, or Planar Chaos and then Future Sight. I don't remember. But those sets were smaller. I don't remember the order that they came out in. That was a long time ago. But yeah, so Time Spiral was kind of the main set, and there was also, they did this cool thing called Time Shifted, where they brought back a bunch of old cards and just kind of time shifted them into the newer look and newer style and stuff. So this was really the first time that they put like old kind of reprints in a main set, really, or in an expansion set, really. So this was probably kind of the predecessor to the Masters sets, I guess you could probably say. Like there's a little pull tab on it. Seal's broken. We got to open it now. So without further ado, let's break into this thing and see if we get anything good. There is a lot of value cards in this set. There was no mythics back then. There was foils, but there was no mythics at all. So no mythics to look for. Well, that's a weird packaging. Yeah, I don't remember them. I don't remember what they were packaged like back then, but apparently they were like this. So, got another pull tab here. I don't know if it'll work though. Oh yeah, we got the Magic Players cards. I'm not gonna say nothing. Might be a nice guy. All right, pull tab's not gonna work. We're gonna do it this way. All right, there is commons in here. Namely the Chromatic Star, which is worth like almost $4 for the one card. So there are some valuable commons, so we will kind of slow roll the commons and stuff. I don't know where the rares are. I assume they're the ones facing that way, I think. I think they were the ones right in front of the rules insert there, but we'll find out. Might accidentally show a rare before it's time, but we'll see. Alright, so we got a Goblin Sky Cutter, Crick Claw Transmuter, Strength in Numbers, Zealot Ilvec, Herborg Siphon Mage, Snapback, Aether Web, Grape Shot. This was really popular when it came out. Storm was the big mechanic at the time with this set. Dragon Storm being the most popular card and the most popular deck that I had one myself, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, so Grape Shot deals 1 damage to target creature or player, which for 2 you think is terrible, but it's got Storm, so everything you cast before it, every spell you play before it in the turn, it multiplies that many times. So yeah, we were doing some crazy stuff with Storm back then. Mind Stab, Slipstream Serpent, and Tuco Shaman, Castle Raptors, Gorgon Recluse, I remember that guy, Spiketail Drakeling, yep. A little flyer that you could use to power sync somebody's spell, or counter spell it. You guys probably might not know what power sync was. That's from the early sets. Scarwood Treefolk, Pit Keeper, Sage of Epicure, Divine Congregation, Mind/Sliver. Some of these slivers were worth a lot of money. This one was sacrifice this sliver, or all slivers have sacrifice this sliver. Each player discards a card. There were some slivers that were worth a little bit. I don't think that's one of them though. I think let me see, where's the Gemhide Sliver is the common sliver that's actually worth a little bit. We come across him. Thalid Shell Dweller. That's right. There's Thalids in this set as well. Another throwback to the Fallen Empires days. Jorga's Time Bug. Jedit's Dragoons. Thrill of the Hunt. Shadow Sliver. A sliver with shadow. If you don't know what shadow is, shadow creatures can only be blocked by other shadow creatures. So, pretty neat. Bogarden Rager. Trader's Clutch. The Evident Healer. Glass Asp. Try and say that 10 times fast and not sound like you're cussing somebody out. Aspect of Mongoose. Oh, here's our uncommons. Uh-oh. Wait, what's going on? Alright, so we got our uncommons. So the rares might be in the back here. The rare one. Oh, it is a rare and it's time shifted. Okay. So I don't know. I think is there 2 or 3 in these? I forget. It was a long time ago. Oh, no. Here's another one. It's an artifact. Oh, there's another one. Apparently there was some time shifted rares too. Wow. There's a lot of rares in this thing. Okay, now we're going to the uncommons. Alright, so these must all be lands and commons? Or just lands? Just lands, it looks like. Okay, so here's all our basic lands. Oh, and we got a foil. We got a foil. A Venser's Sliver. Not the sliver we were hoping for. And then we got a good old John Finkel. If you don't know who John Finkel was, he was one of the top players back in the day. And he was so popular that him and Richard Garfield actually did a set together called Garfield and Finkel. It was kind of funny. Funny name, but yep, Garfield and Finkel. It was a big chrome box, and it said had the big Magic the Gathering logo on it and all that. It was this Garfield and Finkel set that had a deck that Richard Garfield made to play against John Finkel, and the deck that he had made to play against Richard Garfield, and it was pretty neat. But yeah, I used to have one of those back in the day, but I sold it with my collection that I'm still kicking myself about. So anyways, there's our sliver foil common, unfortunately. Nothing spicy. And some basic lands, and then there's our commons. Okay, so let's go through the uncommons. There is some uncommons worth a little bit in here. We didn't get the Chromatic Star, unfortunately. But there's Dread Return, Return to Dust, Crows and Grip, Paradox Haze, and Harmonic Sliver are the uncommons that are worth money. Aspect of Mongoose, Skittering Monstrosity, Conflict Rate. This one was used a lot back in the day, but it was kind of pricey. But it had flashback, so you could flash it back from your graveyard. So that was nice. Assembly Worker, nice. These were real popular. Pumping up all your other assembly workers. They can all pump each other up. Plated Pegasus, Flash. Wow. I forgot Flash started in this set. Yeah, that's how old Flash is. Flash started way back in Time Spiral. So, Telekinetic Sliver. All slivers have tap target permanent on them. Thick Skin Goblin. You may pay 0 rather than pay the echo cost for permanent you control. Thick Skin Goblin gains protection from red until end of turn. Echo, if you guys aren't familiar with that, was this feature we had back in the day, ability that basically the cards were really cheap casting costs, but if they had Echo, that meant you had to pay their casting cost on the following turn as well, or else you had to sacrifice them, I believe, if I recall correctly. I don't know, that was a long time ago. But I believe that's how Echo worked. So this guy, when he was out, you didn't have to pay your Echo costs. So that was pretty cool. Might Sliver, he was popular, but he was really expensive. But green had a lot more ramp back then, and we had a real dual land still. So all slivers get +2/+2. So that included himself. So he was a 4/4, and he pumped all the other slivers up 2/2. Weatherseed Totem. The totems were a big deal back in Time Spiral. They were 3-drop artifacts that would give you whatever color mana, and then they all had ability to become creatures until end of turn as well. So, pretty neat. Rift-Winged Cloudskate. Okay, so we didn't get any of the expensive commons or uncommons. Let's hope we got some good rares. All right, it looks like we got a bunch of them. So, or we probably got a few rares and then some time shifted cards. I think. I don't know. Let's find out. We got Gauntlet of Power. Gauntlet of Power is a $21 card. So nice. Still, these tournament packs were not cheap. I think I paid like $65 for this. So, but we did get a Gauntlet of Power. So there's 1/3 of our value back. So there we go. Good card there. Let's hope we get some more good stuff like that. And another Trader is our next one. 2-drop 1/1, but he's haste with shadow, and whenever another creature is put into a graveyard from play, you may pay 1 black. If you do, return another Trader from the graveyard to play, which is pretty cool. There wasn't a lot of stuff that could go back right from the graveyard right into play back then, so this is a pretty cool card, and it's worth $13.15 according to the price list I'm looking at. So another good hit. 2 rares, 2 good hits. All right, let's see if we can keep it going because we're halfway back to our money. Next up, Candles of Leng. I don't think this one's gonna be on the price list. I think this is probably gonna be the first swing and miss. I'll take a look real quick, but I don't believe this one was. I don't even remember this card. That's how. Yeah, it's not on the price list at all. Yeah, I don't remember this card at all. What's it do? It's a 2-drop for 4 and tap. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's the same name as a card in your graveyard, put it into your graveyard. Otherwise, draw a card. That's kind of terrible. It's kind of awful. It's kind of really awful. No wonder it's not worth anything. Okay. So yeah, that one's on the price list. All right, what do we got? We got 3 more cards that could be worth something. Let's hope so. Undead War Chief. Nope, no, unfortunately it's not. And this is a very off-center one too. I don't know if you can see that, but he's like way off-center that way. Undead War Chief is a time-shifted. Oh, he actually is. He's worth $5. That's funny because I thought they just reprinted him in the mystery boosters, and he's not worth much. Of course, that's probably because it's got the mystery booster logo, and this is the OG. So he's a $5 card. Nice, not bad. And for our next one, so I think we got three regular rares and then 3 time shifted cards. So that's awesome. The time shifted cards, I don't think they had a rarity. I think they were all kind of rare. Whirling Dervish. I love this guy. This was what was this? Was this Legends or? I think this was Legends when this one came out originally, first printing. 2-drop 1/1, protection from black. At end of turn, if Whirling Dervish dealt damage to an opponent this turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. Yep, this was the original one that got pumped up every time he damaged your opponent. So great little card, fun little guy. I don't think he's worth anything. I'm looking on the price list. I don't see him. No. He was a common, I believe, in Legends anyway, but he was a good card back in the day. And last one, ooh, a Chroma Angel of Wrath. Nice. That one's up there. It's $3.50. So there you go. That was this was pretty mind blowing when it came out. The casting cost was ridiculous, but it has so many abilities. We'd never seen that many abilities on one card before. Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Protection from Black, and Protection from Red. She was a beast when she got on the board, man. But yeah, that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And massive off-centering again. It's like almost all the way off the top of the card there. Is it same on the back? Yep, same on the back. So major off-centering there. All right, so there you have it. A Time Spiral Tournament pack. You probably won't see too many of these opened because they're very expensive. And as you saw, we didn't get our money back. So yeah, I mean, really, the Gemstone Caverns, the Academy Ruins, the Vesuva, those are the lands, the rare lands that were in this set. Those are worth the big money. Those are between $30 and $40 each. So if you get some of those, you can get your money back. But odds are you're not going to really get your money back too often on these. We did pretty good, actually. I'm kind of surprised because we got like, what, a little over $30 value out of this. So we got about half our money back, which is not bad for one of these tournament packs from this older set. Usually the sealed product's worth way more than it would be opening it. So we did okay, getting about half our money back out of it. I opened it just for the nostalgic value, not the card value, as you can tell that would have been a bad idea if I'd have done it for that. So but this was one of my favorite blocks that ever in Magic's history. Really, I think aside from the real early sets, so just counting from the time they started the rarity symbols, which was I believe, was it Urza's block? I think it might have been Urza's block. So from the time they started the rarity symbols, probably my favorite blocks to play were the Mirrodin block, the Time Spiral block, and of course the Urza's block, but I didn't really get to play much in the Urza's block. But yeah, those three blocks were just incredible. I had fun in the Kamigawa block too. A lot of people didn't like that block, but I loved that block. I thought it was great. I love the ninjutsu and all the weird mechanics and all the spirits and all that. I did like that block, so yeah, I don't know. I imagine they're probably going to return to it one of these days, but it was not a very well received block, so we'll have to see. I'll have to see if they get brave enough to do it again. But I imagine they probably will. But let me know what you think of this set or this block. Were you around when this set came out? Did you get to play it much? Or, you know, what'd you think of the opening? What do you think of some of these cards? Have you ever seen these cards before? Do you like them? Have you played them in reprint sets or something? Let me know. I'm interested to hear. And let me know if you want to sign up for one of the pack battles. I still got some openings on the one I'm about to do. So hit me up if you're interested in that. The last one was a lot of fun. If you want to do a different type of battle, I do have pre-release kits from pretty much all the recent sets that I could do battles. If you and a friend want to do battle against each other for pre-release kits, let me know. I got another Core 21 box I'll probably open in a couple days, so hopefully we'll see you in the next one. There's probably some suggestions up in the corner for some other videos. Go back, check out some of my older videos. There's some Amazon links in the description. I would really appreciate it if you click those if you're planning on buying anything from Amazon. Doesn't have to be Magic cards. Anything you buy within 24 hours of clicking one of the links in my description actually helps me out. It'll help me get approved for the Amazon affiliate thing. I have to have some people purchase stuff through my links in the next 30 days, or else they'll decline my membership thing, and I won't be able to make money in the future. So, and I don't make any money from YouTube yet. I got to get 1,000 subs before I make any money from YouTube. So if you want to support the channel, either hit me up on Patreon or then just click one of those Amazon links and buy something you were planning on buying anyway, and just use my link to do it, and it'll really help out, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.